I'm on my way to Venice, and I just got on the turnpike from South Florida. I have 11 hours to go. When I drive to Venice, I always try to make sure that I bring everything I possibly can bring in the car that I cannot ever bring on the plane. So I've got like my rods, I've got all my food and supplements, all my gear, and I usually prepare for these kind of like drives, for when I do these drives, for like days in advance. It is 9:19 in the morning, so it says I should be there by 8:30, but I usually stop at least twice for gas and like restroom breaks, stuff like that. But I have all my snacks with me. Like, this is what I'm saying, I'm prepared. I don't like to eat fast food. I don't even really like to drink fast food coffee anymore, like Starbucks. I don't need to get into that. Anyway, wanted to let you all know and welcome you to the video. Go fishing, because that's obviously what we're doing. Hopefully tomorrow. The weather looks pretty good, and we have our friends from Georgia in their contender. I forgot how big the contender is. I want to say 38, but I'm not sure. And we've entered the tournament that Lewis has been in a couple years in a row. He won biggest tuna one year, and he won biggest wahoo one year. So this is the time of the year for the big fish, big wahoo and tuna, my two favorites to catch and eat. So this is when you want to be here, or be there, right? So welcome to the video. Look forward to some fishing with hopefully some nice big jumbo fish. And I've got 11 hours to go. Much. I'll wait for that thing to start diving first, and you know. I'm back home in Florida. It is literally a month later from this clip you're watching right now, and I'm sitting here editing, and I realize, well, actually I knew this before I even sat down to edit. I was gonna have to do a little commentary because my GoPro kept having issues. It is an older model GoPro. I guess they just don't make them the same anymore as they used to, and I swear I missed my GoPro like 2, my GoPro Hero 2, like one of the very first models, you know. That thing never gave me issues. Anyway, I'm on here to begin commentating of these next few clips because some of them are filmed with my phone, some of them are filmed with my GoPro, and I feel like they need a little bit of explanation. So the first few days of fishing while I was there in Venice, we had our friends from Georgia, and they are the owners of the nice contender that we're on that you can see. So we went out to go target wahoo on this first day, and we went 1 for 3 or 1 for 4. It was a tough day, like it was a slower day. So then after that, we hit a few spots for grouper and ended up catching some nice scamp grouper. I think I got 2 or 3. Lewis caught a couple, our friends caught some. So that was really nice because we love scamp grouper. It is so delicious. We actually ate it that night, and it was so good.
You got one? No, okay.
You gotta.
That might be the right thing. Yeah, take it easy. It's the right thing. Take it easy. Come back here. Come back here.
How about that? Hey, big scale. There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
How about that? Oh, the jig.
That's the one I caught him on last time.
What you think, Louis?
Nice.
There we go.
And then we rode back. It was a long day. We had to get up super early that morning. Came back. I did a little measuring video for my friend Troy over at mountthisfish.net. He has something going with content. He wanted me to do a little measuring video. So we measured our wahoo of the day. Ended up being a decent 55.5 inches long, 22 inches wide or something like that. And then we cleaned up the boat, filleted the fish, and got ready to fish again the next day. Sticky now. 23.
23.
23 inches, look. Or wait, no, 22.
22.
22.
A little over 22.
He's a fat one.
That's up. Oh, no. I hope they do. They caught us 205 and 220 yesterday.
What do you have to say today for tournament day?
We're gonna win it. I was gonna say something bad. But
Positive? Feeling good? Say it. So we headed out the next day, and this day was another really slow day. We didn't get any action until about 3 p.m. when we finally hooked our first yellowfin and fought it for, oh gosh, no more than an hour. I don't really remember. It's all kind of a blur to me now.
He's coming up.
Keep real. Just give him a big old. There you go, bro. Keep on spinning. Spin hard. There you go. Get ready. Let me get a video. Spin a little bit. Spin a little bit. Good!
So watching this right here, you'll notice that there is a lot of maneuvering required from the captain of the boat to land this big fish. You've got to make sure the fish isn't going into the motors. You've got to move the boat in the direction of whichever way you need to fight the fish. So just to land one big tuna is a team effort. Let's just say that.
There we go.
So I want you to pay attention or notice that for the next clip after we landed this fish, the action started maybe an hour later in the evening when we threw out a bunch of bait and we noticed the tuna jumping out of the water right behind the boat, coming to our bait that we just threw. We hooked up on 3 or 4 big tuna at the same time, and it was total chaos. It was so much fun, high energy, but we didn't land a single one of those fish. I mean, it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible, but it's a challenge. It is hard because it's total chaos, as you will see, and again, the need for maneuvering the boat for just one fish, it's very hard to maneuver the boat for 3 fish at the same time. So we didn't end up landing a single one of those fish, although they were all tuna except for maybe one I think was a shark. I think you'll really enjoy that clip if you haven't seen it already on either my Instagram, TikTok, or the YouTube Shorts. I'll put it in this video again because it's just that good.
Who wants this? You better go down. Oh my God. Real. Woo! There you go, baby. Woo! Hey, 100, we got the 100, look at that. I got the $100 bill came out, look. You got it. That was fucking sick. That was freaking nice. And we got our money back. Oh, yeah. Woo! We just doubled up. Ooh, they fucking popping and yapping. We got 3. We got 3, y'all, baby. Woo! Hey, Bush, you want me to hook a third? Yeah. We have 3. We have 3. Come on. There he is. Take it. Yeah, you gotta pull that drag. Take it. You got to take my shit. Yeah. All right. Slide it up real. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! Bird, get it. Oh, give me some. I'll turn it up.
Help him out. Come up to the side and bend that rod. You gotta have to bend it.
And that was the end of fishing day 2 or 3. And then it was time for me to switch gears. The first time I ever came to Venice was in the summer of 2017. 7 years ago, I was just not the angler that I am today. Since I started fishing hardcore in Venice around the year 2018, I have matured so much as an angler, as an outdoors woman. Now I get paid to fish and work as a deckhand on offshore fishing trips out of Venice, which is just the total opposite of who I was when I first came there in 2017 as a customer, basically. I love how I can look back on through the years and just see the growth that I've made and the progress in my experience and my skills, and even the discipline is just such another dimension to what I already loved as a fisherman, and I have a great time doing it. I love hooking up a fish and handing off the rod to someone who's never done it before, who has that new excitement, that new thrill. While I'm doing it, while I am technically deckhanding or working, I'm really not filming as much. I'm not trying to get content like I would as if I was fun fishing. So I really don't have a whole lot of video from the few trips that Lewis and I did offshore fishing, because I'm just kind of in work mode. I'm in customer service mode where I'm serving the client and I'm not serving myself. I did get a few clips here and there whenever my hands were free, which is not very often when you're deckhanding. So luckily a customer did take a few videos of us, so that was really nice. We had a few really great offshore trips with some really nice new people that I got to meet. So I love the customer photos. I love the happy pictures at the end of the day of everyone with all their fish. I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to work and fish out of Venice. It really is like fishing with the big dogs. You get rough and tough fishing in Venice. So that is almost the end of the video. We did a little bit of cooking. Lewis actually participated in the Nutri-Rat throwing contest, which they hold each year out of Venice Marina after the Nutri-Rat rodeo. That's always a good time, and Lewis threw the rat, and it was so funny. And there was a really good turnout this year, actually, at Venice Marina. And then we did some blue crabs, we cooked with our friends, and then I packed up and I came home. And now I'm ready to film, make new videos, and do some new stuff for you guys, and look forward to the next adventure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love making these videos for you, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Lewis is cooking for me.
Look, I already cleaned the pan after I cooked.
Wow. And you already seared the tuna?
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, babe, it looks beautiful. Perfect sear. I like it barely cooked. Barely.
And
Wow.
I have sweet potato.
This is what it looks like when you live in a house of fishermen. This looks so good.